Greetings, Fellowship Bible Church. This is Pastor Steve. There's been a recent resurgence of COVID-19 in Duval County, which is right next door to us here in Middleburg. And as your pastor and shepherd, I feel a responsibility to each and every member of our flock. So we're going to reinstitute the necessary CDC precautions to assure that our church family remains safe. This will include optional masks, social distance seating, and our ongoing disinfection procedures, which have really never ended that way, to keep all of you very safe. And we feel that the church should continue to meet and continue to meet often. We're growing. More and more people are finding out about Fellowship Bible Church, and that's a good thing. Our community is in need of hope. And so we should continue to meet, but we should meet safely. And so the point is really that our church is about love. It's about loving God and loving others above self. And so we're willing to be self-sacrificial and to wear masks if needed to make our community, our visitors, and our immune-compromised or older members feel very safe in attending here, and that we may be able to continue without any closure at any point to meet safely and continue in growing in the Word. You know, we care about all of you, and so we want you to know by our actions and by our decisions. We care about your spiritual health, and we also care about your physical well-being. And so masks, although they will not be required, they're highly suggested for the protection of all, as well as just to say we care. Now, if you've had the vaccine or you've already had COVID, you may not need to wear a mask, and by no means are you required to wear one, but we would suggest that you do so just to make other people feel more comfortable. And that is, of course, a personal decision. But as a leadership team, my wife and I and the leadership pastors, elders of this church will, of course, all wear masks to lead, of course, by example. And so let's continue to keep this church open, continue to be a beacon of hope in our community, continue to grow during this pandemic, and to avoid any possible closures by taking the necessary precautions that we may remain a door of hope for our community during this challenging crisis. We will continue to pray for those families that are affected and continue to serve those who are in need during this crisis. We thank you for your understanding as a congregation, and we hope that you will be on board with helping us to safely negotiate these difficult, challenging times for our church. We thank you. God bless.